Asians, guys, get the least swipes from those races, from girls.
Let me tell you, this is so true. Though I don't use Tinder, I will tell you how many likes I have. 22. And I get it, women have a lot more, but I've seen the men on there. They're trash. But somehow Asian men literally get nothing. And I swear the women who only want to date me, either really into K-pop or really into anime. You really think dating for you sucks? Try being an Asian man.
This video is not really targeted toward the majority of my audience. This may sound counterintuitive, but hear me out. Majority of people are blue-pilled and believe that all races have equal chances in dating women. But that is far from the truth. I believe I have did around 3 videos on race, 2 of them where I discussed mainly why Asians and Indians struggle the most in dating white women. The one on the Indians was quite controversial and started a war in the comment section. Anyways, now we have what most women would consider an attractive Asian man struggling hard with dating white women, only getting matches in the 20s. But he also dropped a bit of useful information which we will discuss at the end of the video. So this video will contain simple data for people unfamiliar with race and dating. We will discuss the data and studies and the solution for Asian men. If you want to support the channel and get your face evaluated by me with personalized look max and advice, link will be down in the description. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Okay, so let's take a look at some data that's already been gathered. Hopefully, I remember to link these in the description. Yahoo's personal dating preferences study sought to examine the dating preferences of online daters in 4 metropolitan areas: New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Atlanta. Internet daters' profile of self-identified Asian, Black, Latino, and white men and women seeking opposite-sex dates were collected and coded from Yahoo's personal, which was the most popular national online dating website in 2004 and 2005. Women were considerably more likely than men to state they had a racial preference. 74% of the 2,735 women voiced a racial preference, while 58% of the 2,872 men voiced a racial preference. Among those women with a racial preference, when considering a man of a different race from their own, 95% excluded Indian men, 94% excluded Middle Eastern men, 92% excluded Asian men, 87% excluded Black men, 69% excluded Latino men, and 42% excluded white men. The women who only wanted to date men of their own race were 65% of white women, 45% of Black women, 16.5% of Latino women, and 6% of Asian women. The women who excluded their own race were 4% of white women, 8% of Black women, 17% of Latino women, and 40% of Asian women. Thus, we can see that among this group, women employed a racial hierarchy for men in interracial dating of white beats Latino, Latino beats Black, Black beats Asian, Middle Eastern beats Indian. White women were the least likely to exclude their own race, 4%, and most likely to only want their own race, 65%. Asian women were most likely to exclude their own race, 40%, and least likely to only want their own race, 6%. OkCupid's data is a convenient source for analyzing sexual preferences, as it asks its users to fill out quizzes and personality tests with self-interest to find a good partner and hence possibly less tarnished by virtue signaling. One question asked was, not to be racist, but which ethnicity do you find to be the most attractive? Analysis of responses showed all races of women reported they believed white to be superiors in attractiveness to all other races, although men expressed a similar trend with their answers. It was less pronounced than it was for women. The largest gender differences were OkCupid users who find white the most attractive. 67% of Indian women find whites to be the most attractive, while 42% of Indians found whites to be the most attractive. 72% of Asian women found whites to be the most attractive, while 49% of men found white to be the most attractive. 79% of Middle Eastern found whites to be the most attractive, while 54% of Middle Eastern men found whites to be the most attractive. 71% of Pacific Islander women found white to be the most attractive, while 39% of men found whites to be attractive. Thus, although many women claim to oppose white male privilege or white supremacy, it seems one of the greatest privileges white men are afforded is the overwhelming view from all races of women that they are the most attractive of all men. Brunch in Newman in 2018 analyzed data from a free popular online dating site in 4 large American cities: New York, Boston, Chicago, and Seattle, to assess which factors people base their decision on in online dating. They found women ranked men in a racial hierarchy of desirability as follows: White beats black, black beats Hispanic, and Hispanic beats Asian. This data was similar to the data reviewed previously in the Yahoo personal study, only with a reversed position in the hierarchy for Hispanic and black men, counteracting the common notion that whites are most desired in dating due to westernized standards of beauty. Men found Asian women most attractive in the same study, more so even than white women. Although both Asian men and women would be equally subject to Western beauty standards, Asian were still viewed at opposite ends of attractiveness by gender, with Asian men the least desired by women and Asian women the most desired by men. These are just one of many studies done out there that proves this point again and again. Well, what should Asian men do to increase their dating chances in a wide dating market? Well, you see, the Asian man is lucky because Hollywood now is actually portraying the Asian men in a better light. Not only Hollywood, but most of the worldwide media, of course, with music, TV shows, anime, and K-pop. I'm talking about K-pop and K-pop maxing, which means for Asian men to achieve that K-pop-like look which the modern young white girl go crazy over. You need to step away as an Asian man from the stereotype of the nerdy little Asian man and look max toward the K-pop-like look. Just like that guy in the video mentioned earlier. Most girls who messaged him are interested in K-pop and anime, so make the best of that niche while it's strong. I'm working on an in-depth look maxing videos for Asian. It will be released this month, you guys stay tuned for that one. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated, and like usual, catch you guys in the next one.